For the Robots in Disguise 2015 poll I held in 2023, you all voted for the bounty hunter, Fracture, as the Decepticon to review first. Paralon and Quillfire will get their due someday. In his debut, Fracture had a Cybertronian hoverbike alternate mode, as represented by his deployer toy that could launch the line's minicons. Not long after, he supposedly scanned an Earth chopper, as seen on the One-Step Changer and this Warrior class figure. Motorcycle transformers are hard to pull off given their slim nature, and outside of the visible thighs from certain angles, and the seat being a little too wide. Seriously, who can pilot him? Fracture generally looks clean and proportionate. He certainly has the length of a chopper, though it's not based on any existing brand. There's realistic touches like the handlebars, telescopic fork, front wheel fender, and an adjustable kickstand, but it's also heavily stylized with the spikes in back. Also, what's this? A windscreen? A switched off headlight? Your guess is as good as mine. Fracture's deco is naturally Decepticon-centric, multiple purples, black, and silver. Could do with more of those red highlights from the show, which I believe the Japanese release rectifies. His sole accessory is a rifle, which for chopper mode, folds up into a tailpipe that can only plug into the left-hand side. RID 2015 had a mix of Decepticons with humanoid or animalistic robot modes, and Fracture more or less falls in the first camp. While he's perhaps not quite this svelte, the robot is nonetheless pretty show accurate, for what was essentially a budgeted deluxe for the time. Aside from the front wheel folding up nicely on his back, there's no kibble to speak of. The head sculpt bears his mohawk, a sharp pronounced chin, and a look of sheer determination, as if Prime RC is not the only motorcycle hunting someone down. While this toy of Fracture doesn't come with his minicon partners Air Razor and Dive Bomb, they are sculpted in their torpedo modes within their master's shoulders, which is where they launch from in the show. You even have the spiked kneecaps and feet, though shortened and dulled for obvious reasons. Some colour choices differ from the cartoon, such as the shoulders and kneecaps being silver instead of purple. Not that I'm complaining, mind. As for the sticker symbol on his chest, if you had the Robots in Disguise mobile game back in the day, FYI, I didn't, scanning these stickers would unlock, presumably the same character for the game. Articulation-wise, the neck swivels about 45 degrees each side. It would be more, but his chin bumps into those collar spikes. The shoulders swivel back and forth and hinge in and out on a separate joint. The transformation joints within the body technically provide more sideways motion. You have bicep swivels, a 90-degree elbow hinge, the wrists curl inwards if you unclip them, ball-jointed hips, thigh swivels, an over 90-degree knee bend, and ankles that tilt back and forth. Fracture's rifle has 3 posts, allowing him to wield it in multiple ways, including with both hands at once, again by unpegging the wrists. It can also plug onto his back, as per the show. Fracture may lack the interesting design philosophy of most Decepticons from this series, but his Warrior class toy at least is still an all-around competent figure, especially for a motorcycle transformer. Perhaps not enough to get a gold medal, but he's still worth buying nonetheless. I apologise for not doing more of those fan vote reviews this year, but much like the bounty hunter before me, I aim to finish what I started.